There is essentially no way that this celebration ends without this character getting a Super EZA. And I say that because we have gotten literally back to back to back Broly releases. There is no other Z Broly to release, which means that we're not getting another Z Broly for a very, very long time. And on top of that, if we look at the order of Dokkan Fest releases, like for example, Super Saiyan 3 Goku Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks released after this Broly. Physical Goku Black released after this Broly. So, in terms of time slot, in terms of, is it time for this guy to get his Super EZA? Absolutely. There is no better celebration for this character to get a Super EZA. Not only that, we are not, again, getting more Z Broly after this for quite some time. Now, I mean, by the way, like, subscribe, I appreciate you. Look, at the end of the day, I guess you can say maybe this guy will get a Super EZA. I mean, he is only 1 year older by, 1 year and a few days, right? Yeah, so it's really just negligible, basically 1 year. So, I mean, is it possible that we get both of their Super EZAs? I think if you drop one, you don't have to. But I think if you drop one, you might as well just drop the other and make one super offensive base and maybe make the other super defensive base. I don't know how you would handle, maybe like one crazy good support. I don't know. The issue, again, I'm having is that when are these guys going to get their EZA? Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks got his Super EZA during the Majin Buu Saga celebration. Super Saiyan 3 Goku got his EZA during the Tapion, during his own celebration. This is Broly's celebration. And to top it all off, I wanted to pull up this guy right here. Rose Goku Black. For those that say there is not enough time for Broly to get his EZA, the celebration is going to end in like 2 seconds, yada yada. Last year, maybe you don't remember, last year's celebration theme was Future, right? Vegito Blue and Zamasu and whatnot. Guess when this guy got his EZA last year? He got his EZA on the 3rd of October. Which means that his EZA details were leaked before then. We knew this guy was getting an EZA beforehand, obviously. This is just when it released in game. And this was worldwide content. So today may be the 22nd or 23rd of September, whenever I'm recording this. But let's just not pretend that this celebration is over. We still have a week and a half. According to Rose Goku Black's EZA time last year, we have about 10, 11-ish days still to where we can see either an announcement or a release of yet another EZA. And maybe with the lack of content that many people are... I think part 3 was pretty good, in my opinion. But even then, I think a great way to finish the celebration is giving both of these characters Super EZAs. Because again, yes, this guy is a year older, but they're not really releasing these Super EZAs in timeline order. They're releasing these Super EZAs where it fits and where it pertains to this specific celebration, which is why Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, a character who dropped after this STR Broly, already has their Super EZA, and same thing for Physical Goku Black. They don't care about releasing it in order, they just care about releasing it when it pertains to the character, and this is the only celebration we're going to see for a long time where we're getting a character, or the celebration is literally Z Broly themed. You can't. It's not like Z Broly was part 1. Z Broly was part 1, 2, and 3. So there's just no better time. There's no way we are ending the celebration without one of these guys getting a Super EZA. It's just not possible. I am coping. I don't care. You can say what you want. You cannot say what you want. At the end of the day, these goats are getting... Maybe not both. Again, it's possible that... Look, dude, let's say this guy doesn't get a Super EZA. When is it happening? Unless they pull like a Dragon Ball Legends and drop like a an extreme class campaign, because remember on Dragon, maybe you don't remember because you don't play Dragon Ball Legends, maybe, but if you do, Dragon Ball Legends a year or 2 years ago, they had like not Lineage of Evil campaign. They had a campaign for extreme class characters. I forgot the name of it, where they dropped like the Goku Black and what's it called, Mecha Frieza. That's when LF Cooler dropped. That's when the Ultra Z Broly dropped. So they were just dropping villain after villain after villain. And unless we're getting something like that soon, I don't know where you can even remotely, to where it makes sense at least, drop a Z Broly. Because it's not like we're going to get a Dokkan Fest, trio card here. Like, let's say go back out here, right? We refresh this. We're not getting anytime soon a Z Broly, but we're also not getting this long-awaited character that we've been wanting with, which is that fist coup like the fist coup, like the fist Goku, right? We're not getting that. That won't be a Dokkan Fest in the future because we have that in the game now. It's not like you can say, hey, we had this Z Broly celebration, but remember, we can still get this fist Goku. That at that point, I'd say, you know what, maybe he drops in like a few months, and then that's when we get this guy Super Easy. That's not. They're covering everything from all of these movies, so I don't know, and that's why it just doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make. They have to call it cope, call it whatever you want, but if this celebration ends without these two getting their Super EZA, dude, look at that passive. One line, post EZA. Come on, man. This guy's kid is actually really not like there's actually a pretty decent because he is stacking stats. Like if they just gave this guy like straight up 260 out of turn, made this like, another 260 to stats. When keys 8 or more, and then guaranteed additional, and then or maybe guaranteed additional, then another additional attack that can become a super, and then for every attack you perform, you build up things like crit, damage reduction, extra attack maybe for the turn specifically, extra defense maybe for the turn, maybe build up dodge, whatever it is that you'd be dodging. Again, it doesn't matter. The point is, this guy's a pretty decent, like they can actually, if he gets his EZA, he has a pretty good baseline already. This guy, I mean, they would have to literally create an entire kit because he, before and after EZA, he's doing nothing. So let me know what you think. I just want to talk about this because I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though I'm saying there's no way, it's a little too Dokkan. They're cutting it a little too close, and I'm not really too comfortable with that. But the fact that this guy got his EZA on the 3rd of October last year during the worldwide, because this is again a worldwide celebration EZA. Again, unless that happens, I don't know, man. I don't know, but. Yeah, it's tough, but again, since he got his EZA, we still have time. There's still hope. There's a lot of hope. It's not like there's no... Yeah, there's hope, bro. And I will announce it as soon as we get the information for it. Granted that I'm here because I will be going on vacation very, very soon for quite a few weeks. So, yeah, I'll have, content and stuff going up on the channel, so that way at least I'm still uploading. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for the love and support as always. I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas and good night.